Welcome, everybody, on this nice warm evening. It could be worse.
Yeah.
So it's actually not too bad in here. I'm thrilled that you are all here. I want to give you a little bit of a background on this. Some of you know, because we've done this. This is the 14th time. I think 13 of those 14 times I've been here. And it started out as, we've got a lot of talented people here. And occasionally we get something in chapel and say, oh, I'd love to just hear that person play the piano for a little bit more. Or, hearing Albert in his office, when he gets stressed out, he plays his violin and some summers he plays more than others. I haven't heard him that much this year. So maybe he's too stressed out and doesn't have time to play it. So anyway, we've got a lot of talented people and a lot of people who just like music, like me. And I'm not necessarily talented, but I like music and I like sharing it and sharing it together as our family. So the name Unplugged is actually kind of a deaf term. They'll say, like, if you're really stressed and whatever, and you want to sometimes forget about everything and just kind of unplug your brain for a while, veg out, relax. So the Unplugged. And this is the time, the worst week of the summer as far as projects due, tests, all this stuff. Week 9 is actually agrees. It's week 8.
This is week 7.
Yeah, it's week 7, but you're getting there. You're getting really close to this. 7 and 8 are bad. So you need a chance right now to unplug your brain for a few minutes and just sit back and enjoy what we have here, this family and sharing music with each other. And it's very casual. I will be telling who's up next, and that's it. And whoever comes up and does whatever kind of introduction you want to do, and then it goes on to the next person. So it's just very casual. And if I've forgotten anybody, there will come a point when I will say, now did I forget somebody? I'll try not to forget anybody, but you never know. Okay, so the first group is David and Steve and Gareth. Each of you that come up, if you're going to be singing or talking, please use the mic. If you're going to just be doing music, then you don't necessarily need a mic if you don't think you need one, but with fans and things like that, if you're going to sing, do try and use the mic. You've got 2 mics here. If you need stands, there's one there. There's a couple in the room back there. You're going to just grab what you need, put it the way you like it, and we'll go for it, all right? You guys need mics?
I don't
We'll be singing those back, yeah. All right, so they're both on. You're good.
One of those musicians that I would probably not say skilled, but we like to make music. Well, these two are skilled here anyway. Yeah, well, it's a privilege to be here in Minnesota for the last year, and Texas is coming, so you can call me Chuck.
Isn't that where we...
We're so close to Minnesota.
Yeah, okay.
We'll call it.
North Dakota has the vowels too.
Lots of Norwegians in North Dakota.
And after this, Isaac, wherever you are.
So we'll be singing Longtime Traveler by the Waylon Jennings. I first heard this song 10 years ago when I was studying abroad in Costa Rica. And it's a song I just have kept coming back to remind myself that though our earthly homes change, we have a brighter home on high that doesn't fade away.
Ye fleeting charms of earth, farewell, your springs of joy are dry. My soul now seeks another home, a brighter world on high. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. Farewell, kind friends whose tender care has long engaged my love. Your fond embrace I now exchange for better friends above. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. To lay this body down.
Isaac is next, and then after that, the trio of young ladies. That have their cameras in their
So I'll play a little, it's actually from a Scottish Christmas book, but I don't think you would tell it's Scottish or Christmas, but just a little, yeah, just a little folk tune. I think I first learned it when I was 13 or so, and I've always liked it. And I don't know if it sounds much better than when I was 13, but I think I liked it.
doing Long, Long Ago by T.H.
Next is Susie and your group, and then after that will be Stephanie.
That's great. There's no group. There is only Susie and there's Sarah.
That is a group. A group means more than one.
Does it though?
Unless you're really lonely, then that could be three.
Okay, put it up here. Okay. All right. So this is a song. This is a kora, for those of you who haven't been here before. And it's a typical West African instrument. This one's from Burkina Faso, but they have them more so over in Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Mali. This song is written in Mandinka, which is a Mande language. And it's about the biblical stories of Abraham and Jacob. So about how God promised Abraham that he would bless him, and he promised Jacob that he would bless him. And then it's giving a blessing to people, to us today, and about, how God will bless us, which is a very important thing in West African culture. After you learn how to say hello and goodbye, you have to learn how to give a blessing and respond to a blessing. It's the next important thing. So.
Can you actually take it back a little bit further?
How close do I need to be to the microphones? This is good.
We talked really
Talk straight into Abraham. Okay. All right. Ready? Yep. Ibramalata alala kumola woleya hadiko ailahi dileko kela moto boring bati Terima alama halayan yadia ife aye hina iye Terima alama halayan yatilanila aye kairudila Yakubakon tebulala yeta fonine matama ine matama folo mboto ala santa ame matama kotirega yoname tariko ya fote terema alama halayene marima aye kanta terema alama alanya nyana ife aye hina iye terema alama halanya tilingila aye kairudila
So I want to share with you a poem that I wrote. I wrote this back in 2014. It was during just one of my devotions, and it really, this idea of the hope that we have just really struck me. And so as I was kind of writing out about that hope, this is what I ended up writing after a little while. And it's called I Have a Hope. Am I close enough? Oh, no. I'll hold it. I have a hope. It's absolutely firm, unshakable, mine. It's eternal and can't fade with the passing of time. I have a hope. Nothing can dim it, not trial nor pain. Suffering and defeat cannot cause it to wane. I have a hope. It did not start with me, so I cannot end it. No attack, no hardship can break it or bend it. I have a hope. It's not based on circumstance or any situation. It outlasts emotion, whether despair or elation. I have a hope. It's not just a dream, for those all can fade. It's not of mere feelings that this hope is made. I have a hope. Its bedrock is truth, its existence forever. Its creator, my Father. My life now its debtor. I have a hope. Salvation, redemption, love, mercy, and grace. Eternity, resurrection, gazing on Christ's face. I have a hope. What can compare? How can anything tempt me when what awaits me is Christ and life everlasting? I have a hope.
That leads well into what I'm going to sing. This is a song that came to me when I was swimming laps in a pool, so I had to jump out of the water and dry myself off and write the words down. And then the music came a few weeks later. So happy Easter early.
Yeah, and turn that off.
Christ the Lord is risen, He is risen as He said. Though crucified and buried, Jesus is no longer dead. Death no more has dominion, no, God's mercy rules instead, because the sacrificial Lamb for us atoning blood has shed. But He's alive, death could not keep Him, we behold His empty tomb. He's alive to reign with gladness and dispel sin's darkest gloom. He's alive forever with us, causing wilted lives to bloom. He's alive, my heart rejoices, let His praises fill this room. Sing we hallelujah, for the Lord is in His place. With great rejoicing He receives each one who seeks His face. Our sin-stained rags of sorrow He does eagerly replace with a wardrobe lined with mercy, custom tailored by His grace. He is alive, we sing His praise, for on the cross our sins He bore. He's alive, He conquered sin and death, and had no feeble more. He's alive, He rules in mercy, and we gratefully adore. Christ alive, who lives within us, and will reign forevermore.
All right, so tonight I would like to share with you a song that my mother wrote back in March and February of 1988. Lord, I do not understand the leading of your hand, for the task you've given me, the strength I do not see, but I believe in you, Lord. I know you're by my side. You have promised in misplaced and well might have been when she wrote that song. I called her and was asking her about it today. She said, what's that one verse? She was talking about verse 2. I looked for you and you seemed far away. She said, yeah. She said, I don't feel that anymore. I know that he's close.
I'm doing Spring Theme by Antonio Vivaldi. Needless to say, it's short and simplified version.
And after that will be Mercy.
Okay, I'm going to play a little set. I'm not going to use the microphone, but a little set of Irish reels. But I've tacked a little slow waltz on the front just for courage. You'll hear me shaking. Closeness wise? Oh, thank you. It's not on. It's not on. Oh, that also might help.
Okay, try.
Okay. I think everyone can hear me now.
Good.
Alright, so I will be reciting a poem by Carl Sandburg called I Am the People, the Mob. And I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy performing it. I am the people, the mob, the crowd, the mass. Do you know that all great work in the world is done through me? I am the working man, the inventor, the maker of world's food and clothes. I am the audience that witnesses history. The Napoleons come from me, and the Lincolns. They die. Then I send forth more Napoleons and Lincolns. I am the seed ground. I am the prairie that can stand for much plowing. Terrible storms pass over me. The best of me is sucked out and wasted, and I forget. Everything but death comes to me and makes me work and give up what I have, and I forget. Sometimes I growl, shake myself and spatter a few red drops for history to remember. Then, I forget. When I, the people, learn to remember, when I, the people, use the lessons of yesterday and no longer forget who robbed me last year, who played me for a fool, then there will be no speaker in all the world that says, the people, with any fleck of a sneer in his voice or any far-off smile of derision. The mob, the crowd, the mass will arrive then. Thank you.
Next is the Korean group, and then TS will follow right after that. Go, Chris. It's first this one and then you.
I'm going to play
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to plug in. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, well, we decided to get together and perform a song for you from Korea. And in this song is usually sang in churches to newcomers. They'll ask one person to stand up and everyone will put their hands out like this and sing this song. And it's also a song to say farewell to someone who might be leaving a church if they're going abroad or something like that. So we're going to sing it with our hands out like this, and you're welcome to join us in the same gesture.
Wait.
You're right in front of the words.
Where should I go to not be? Over here?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
그 사람 받고 있지요.
was convenient. So I want to do a medley called Love and, War and Peace and Love. Because as Leo Tolstoy said, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Are there any pacifists in the house here? I was a pacifist until I got my Amazon package today. I suddenly figured out what war is good for. East and West could not agree, so the generals gave call, gather troops at the border. The guns are ready, drawn in aim, said praying to a God to bless them with strength and courage. And it was in his name, artillery lit the sky on fire. But people sang protest songs to try and stop a soldier's gun. Protest songs in response to military aggression. Protest songs to try and stop a soldier's gun. But the battle raged on. Sirens filled the air and the ground shook with war. Civilian casualties have been a cause that was predetermined. An interview report of frustration proclaimed that this is a war without reason. Bureaucrats engaged in debate to try to reach a resolution. The people sang protest songs to try and stop a soldier's gun. Protest songs in response to military aggression. Protest songs to try and stop a soldier's gun, but the battle raged on. The gospel train is coming. Don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrows and troubles? Here below. sea. Suddenly we're deep enough to lay your armor down. To lay your armor down. Lay your armor down. I'll show you something about night time. A bit too early for my own good. So let's not speak of it again. Don't wait, don't wait. The road is now a sudden sea. Suddenly we're deep enough to lay your armor down. Lay your armor down. To lay your armor down. Don't wait, the lights will flash and fade away. The days will pass you by. Don't wait, don't wait. Lay your armor down. To 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 lay your armor down. Oh, oh,
I'm going to recite a Vietnamese poem. This poem is actually one of the most famous poems of all time throughout the history of Vietnamese literature. It is very long. Well, I'm not going to do the whole poem, but it consists of 3,254 verses. Yeah, the one that wrote the poem actually kind of like a Vietnamese Shakespeare, kind of. His writing is very, very famous, and I mean, I can go on and talk about it, but the reason why I chose it is also because this is one of the poems that my mom once challenged me when I was young, if I can memorize the whole poem. And she can take me to eat whatever I want. Didn't happen, but I still get to eat whatever I want. Anyway, so today I'm just gonna do short version, very short version of it. Consists of two parts. The poem itself, the name is Truyện Kiều, and it literally translates the tale of Kiều, which is the main character of the whole poem. So it's a story of surrounding her life and the hardship that she has been through. She has to actually sell herself and later got sold and got tricked into a prostitute house to save her family. So it's like, it really reflects the life of the women back then in history. So it really holds to the life of the people. So I'll do the introduction and then the part that she had to sell herself to save her family. So you see that when I change the tone and stuff. For those who are in articulatory phonetics, see if you can spot any implosives B. I'm just kidding. Just yeah. So. Trăm năm trong cõi người ta, chữ tài chữ mệnh khéo là ghét nhau. Trải qua một cuộc bể dâu, những điều trông thấy mà đau đớn lòng. Lại gì bị sắc tư phong, trời xanh quen thói, áo hồng đánh ghen. Sorry. Lại gì bị sắc tư phong, trời xanh quen thói, má hồng đánh ghen. Cảo thơm lần dở trước đèn, phong tình của luật còn truyền. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
do it again. Trăm năm trong cõi người ta, chữ tài chữ mệnh khéo là ghét nhau. Trải qua một cuộc bể dâu, những điều trông thấy mà đau đớn lòng. Lại gì bị sắc tư phong, trời thanh, trời xanh quen thói, má hồng đánh ghen. Cảo thơm đền dở trước đèn, phong tình cổ lục còn truyền sử xanh. Rằng năm gia tỉnh triều Minh, bốn bề phẳng lặng, hai kinh vững vàng. Có nhà viên ngoại họ Vương, gia tư nghĩ cũng thường thường bậc trung. Một trai con thứ rốt lòng, vương quan là chữ, nối dòng nho gia. Đầu lòng hai ả Tố Nga, Thúy Kiều là chị, em là Thúy Vân. Mai cốt cách, Tuyết tinh thần, mỗi người một vẻ, 10 phân vẹn 10. Vân xem trang trọng khác vời, khung trăng đầy đặn, nét ngài nở nang. Hoa cười ngọc thốt đoan trang, mây thu nước tóc, tuyết nhường màu da. Kiều càng sắc sảo mặn mà, so bề tài sắc lại là phần hơn. Làn thu thủy nét xuân sơn, hoa ghen thu thắm liễu hờn kén xanh. Một hai nghiêng nước nghiêng thành, sắc đành đòi một, tài đành họa hai. Công minh vốn sẵn tư trời, pha nghề thi họa đủ mùi ca ngâm. Cung thương lầu bậc ngũ âm, nghề riêng anh Đức hồ cầm một chương. Khúc nhà tay lựa nên chương, một thiên bạc mệnh lại càng não nhân. Phong lưu rất mực hồng quần, xuân xanh xấp xỉ tới tuần cập kê. Êm đềm trướng rũ màn che, tường đông ong bướm đi về mặt ai. Ngày xuân con én đưa thôi, thiều quay 90 đã ngoài 60. Cỏ non xanh tận chân trời, cành lê trắng điểm một vài bông hoa. Thanh minh trong tiết tháng 3, lễ là tảo mộ, hội là đạp thanh. Gần xa nô nức yến oanh, chị em sắm sửa bộ hành chơi xuân. Dập dìu tài tử giai nhân, ngược xe như nước, áo quần như nêm. Ngựa xe như nước, áo quần như nêm. I forgot this part. Thanh minh trong tiết tháng 3, lễ là tảo mộ, hội là đạp thanh. Gần xa nô nức yến oanh, chị em sắm sửa bộ hành chơi xuân. Dập dìu tài tử giai nhân, ngựa xe như nước, áo quần như nêm. Tà tà bóng ngã về tây, chị em thơ thẩn giang tay ra về. Hàng huyên chưa kịp giải về, xa nha bỗng thấy bốn bề xôn xao. Người nách thước, kẻ tay đao, đầu trôn mặt ngựa, ào ào như sôi. Giả gian một lão một trai, một giây vô lại, buộc hai thâm tình. Đầy nhà vang tiếng rùi xanh, rụng rời khung dệt, tan tành gói mây. Đồ tế nhuyễn của riêng Tây, sạch sành xanh vét cho đầy túi tham. Một nhà hoảng hốt ngẩn ngơ, tiếng oan dậy đất, ám ngờ lòa mây. Mặt trông đau đớn rụng rời, oan này còn một, kêu trời nhưng xa. Một ngày lạ thỏi xa nha, làm cho khóc hại chẳng qua vì tiền. Sao cho cốt nhục vẹn tuyền, trong khi ngộ biến tòng quyền biết sao. Duyên hội ngộ đức cù lao, bên tình bên hiếu, bên nào nặng hơn. Để lời thệ hải Minh Sơn, làm con trước phải đền ơn xin thành. Quyết tình nàng mới hạ tình, dễ cho để thiếp bán mình chuộc cha.
So I'm going to be, is this on? Okay, I'm going to be doing a song called Silver by the Grey Havens. And there's a lot of symbolism in it, but basically it's the story of a group of people meeting God and leaving their own life behind. Enjoy it.
Okay. Couldn't mine up there. That's not yours.
Oh, yes.
Perfect one.
Oh,
That one. Does anybody know what this is?
Is it round?
Arabic calligraphy.
It's Arabic calligraphy.
Is that the Lord's Prayer?
It is the Lord's Prayer. We actually have a wood cutout of this in our home that was given to me by I guess it was a Coptic priest or the Anglican, one of those two. But so anyway, it's something I treasure. I've been through various parts of the Middle East, and I just love their way they mix language and art together into one thing. They have some absolutely gorgeous calligraphy and artwork. Anyway, Jessica sang the Lord's Prayer in Arabic a while ago, and I just love that tune to it. It has this really haunting sound. So anyway, I'm going to just play the tune to it, not sing it or anything, but anyway, enjoy it. You can follow along. By the way, this is a trumpet. For those that are wondering, because everybody asks, what is this thing? It is a trumpet. It's just a pocket trumpet. Same basic tubing and proportions as a normal trumpet, but just very much more compact. So, there you go. Anybody except for the last one? Going once. Okay. We do have one more that we need to do. Stephanie, you're reading this one?
Yeah. Some of you know what's coming. Once upon a time, 2 summers ago, someone taught us a new song, which can be sung in a round, and we did it last year. And so when someone asked me if I would be interested in leading this year, I said yes, please, because I really love it, and I hope you guys do too. This was introduced by My Field, for those of you who were here 2 summers ago. Okay, so this is a round. You can go ahead and go to the next slide. We have the words here. I'm gonna teach it to you, and then we're gonna sing it in a round. All right. So it's about an alligator named Alfred. No relation to the Alfred. All right. So I'm gonna sing each line, and then I want you to sing the line after me. After we do that, then we'll sing it through together one time or two till we got it, and then we'll start doing rounds. Okay? All right. So sing after me. Have you ever been down the water spout? Have you ever been down the water spout? To the very, very bottom of the water system. The very, very bottom of the water system. There you'll find a little alligator. There you'll find a little alligator. That goes by the name of Alfred. If you see him, he's mine. That goes by the name of Alfred. If you see him, he's mine. I lost him. I lost him. I threw him down the water spout. I threw him down the water spout. And now I'm feeling lonely 'cause he's gone. And now I'm feeling lonely 'cause he's gone. I miss him. I miss him. Okay, can we do it together? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Have you ever been down the water spout to the very, very bottom of the water system? There you'll find a little alligator that goes by the name of Alfred. If you see him, he's mine. I lost him. I threw him down the water spout. And now I'm feeling lonely 'cause he's gone. I miss him. Good job. You got it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to ask Emily and Andrew to come up, please. They're going to help me lead the round. We're going to divide you, I guess, this over here, everyone there, and then everyone in this section, middle section, you're 2, and this section over here is 3. Now, the round starts pretty quickly, all right? So it's going to be, have you ever been down the water spout? Have you ever been down the water spout? Have you ever been? So the round goes on very quickly. All right, and then when we get to the end, we'll sing it again. Yeah, just sing it through 2 times. And then when we get to the last I miss him, just keep singing I miss him until everyone is singing I miss him. All right? Everyone misses Alfred, and then we'll end. One last time singing slow.
We're missing my field, right?
We're missing Michael, we are. Okay, are you ready? We're going to start over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Have you ever been down the water spout?
Have you ever been down the water spout? Have you ever been down the water system? There you'll find a little alligator. I lost him. I threw him down the water spout. And now I'm feeling lonely 'cause he's gone. I miss his spout. I miss the water spout. There you'll find a spout.
Learn this thoroughly because we're going to sing it with different words as a thank you song to Wilkerson next week.
Let's do it again. Okay.
Do it again.
Let's do it again with 6 parts. What are we going to do? How about we divide the front and back since there's so many people standing? Okay, so we're gonna do like the first three, these 3 rows will be 1, and then the back row and everyone standing up, you'll be 2. Then we'll just divide you. You guys can do 3. Okay, you guys are 3. You all are 4. And then, let's see, how do we divide this?
Natalia back to Jennifer. That side.
Okay.
And everybody else.
On the side, or 6.
And can we clap to keep our tempo the same?
Yeah, because I messed it up last time. All right, ready? All right, let's start with 1. 1, 2, 3.
Have you ever been down the water spout? 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 Have you ever been down the water spout?
Das ist alles.
Okay, that concludes the official part of this meeting. So, all of you, I'm sure, are very warm and tired, and you may leave if you wish. Otherwise, it's kind of an open mic if you want to keep doing things or performing or telling clean jokes or whatever, you may feel free to do that. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you.